poles, there is light, heat, and a cocoon of human resilience. For a moment, you just stand there, your own breath drifting out in clouds, and you think about how the first lesson of surviving the night is simply to move toward the fire, always toward the fire. The tents ahead promise more answers, but for now, you hold on to the thought that clever hands, clever hearts, and an unbreakable will have turned this impossible plain into a place where people lay down at night, closed their eyes, and actually found rest. You step closer now, boots sinking into the drifted snow as the wind whistles around your ears. The trail of smoke thickens, and soon the outline of a small village appears, teepees clustered in a circle like guardians against the howling plain. Each structure stands defiant, tall, and purposeful, its hide covering drawn snug against wooden poles that pierce upward into the sky. You feel a sense of invitation, as if the circle itself says, "Come inside, traveler. You don't belong out there." Villages on the winter plains weren't scattered at random. They were often built in a circle, with openings carefully arranged so that the harsh prevailing winds couldn't blow straight through. Mainstream historians have pointed out that this circular planning wasn't just spiritual, it was practical. The design let families shelter each other, their teepees bracing the storm as one body rather than individual vulnerable shelters. And as you trudge into that circle, you notice how the snow itself has drifted high against the outer walls, forming a natural buffer that makes the inner world just a little less cruel. A curious little detail comes to mind. In some winter encampments, people even let snow pile deliberately against the lower edges of the hides. Instead of constantly shoveling it away, they understood that snow could act like a quilted blanket. The drifts became walls in themselves, muffling the roar of the wind outside. It's a quirky trick using the very enemy that freezes you as a shield to keep you alive. And you can almost hear an elder chuckling softly, telling a child that the snow isn't always the enemy. Sometimes it's a friend. Yet scholars continue to debate how much of this setup was intentional and how much was simply the luck of weather. Did native builders design their settlements to harness drifting snow, or did they merely adapt as conditions forced them? There are arguments on both sides. Some archaeologists insist the layouts show deliberate engineering, while others suggest the evidence is too patchy to prove intent. You stand in the middle of the circle and feel that unresolved question like a whisper on the wind. Planning or improvisation? The scene around you grows clearer. Dogs skitter between tents, leaving tracks that lace across the snow. Children